All right, let's talk about AI. Specifically, how in the world do you actually learn it? Because right now, for so many of us, it feels like being dropped into a giant, confusing maze with no map. Well, today, we're going to look at a framework that's designed to be that map, a clear path that brings some serious order to all that chaos. You know the feeling, right? You're trying to get a handle on AI, and you're just bombarded. There are endless articles, tutorials, courses, and they're all pulling you in a million different directions. It's so easy to get lost, to feel like you're just spinning your wheels and hitting dead ends. And look, it's not just you. This is a super common feeling for anyone trying to navigate this space right now. And this quote right here, it just nails the problem. So much of AI education today is, well, it's academic. It's stuck in theory. You learn a lot about what AI is, but you're left wondering what you're supposed to do with it. And that gap, that space between knowing about something and actually being able to apply it, that's the real mountain to climb.
And that brings us to this, the PADI AI Framework. Now, that name is no accident. Think about it like PADI certification for scuba diving. The deep ocean is this incredible, complex, maybe even a little intimidating new world. But a trusted system like PADI gives you a clear, safe, step-by-step way to explore it. Well, this framework wants to do the exact same thing for AI. Give you a structured journey to go from just scratching the surface to deep, practical application.
So what does PADI stand for? It's a really logical path built on 4 phases: prompting, application, development, and integration. See how that works? You start by learning how to talk to AI. Then you use existing tools. Then you learn to build your own stuff. And finally, you figure out how to weave it all into bigger systems. It's a roadmap from total beginner to expert. So let's dive in and really explore these 4 phases, walking through the entire journey from prompting all the way to integration. Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here with prompt engineering. This is ground zero. Before you can dream of doing anything complex, you first have to get really good at communicating with an AI. It's truly the art and science of asking the right questions to get the powerful answers you're looking for. And mastering prompting is so much more than just typing a question. It means learning how to give an AI specific context. It means using advanced techniques like chain-of-thought prompting, where you actually ask the AI to show its work, to explain its reasoning step by step, which almost always gives you better results. Or few-shot learning, where you give it a couple of examples of what you want first. It all boils down to a simple, fundamental principle. The quality of what you put in directly, and I mean directly, controls the quality of what you get out. Okay, so once you know how to talk to an AI effectively, you're ready for the next phase, application. This is where the theory gets left behind and the action really begins. It's all about taking existing AI tools and using them to solve real, tangible problems out in the world.
This phase is all about getting your hands dirty. It's about project-based work. You might dig into case studies from fields like healthcare or marketing, and then you'll turn around and use those insights to design your own solution for a specific business problem. This is the moment where those abstract ideas you've heard about suddenly become concrete, useful tools.
And this is where things get really, really exciting. The next logical step is to go from just using AI tools to actually creating them. Welcome to the development phase. This is where you learn to build your own custom AI solutions designed to solve very specific, unique problems. Now, here's the best part. You do not need to be a coding wizard to do this. A huge focus of this phase is on low-code or even no-code platforms. These are amazing tools that let you build powerful apps using simple drag-and-drop interfaces instead of thousands of lines of code. It totally demystifies the whole app creation process and lets you focus on the idea. You can build a prototype, test it, and improve it, creating your own tools for things like analyzing customer feedback or tracking inventory. Finally, we get to the highest, most strategic level, integration. This isn't just about one app anymore. This is about taking AI and weaving it into the very fabric of how a company or an organization works to fundamentally change it for the better. At this level, it's all about smart, strategic deployment. You're learning how to connect an AI into a company's existing systems, like their customer database, to make everything run smoother.
But, and this is so important, you also learn how to do it responsibly. You're making sure it's ethical, that it follows the rules, and that you're putting in human-in-the-loop safeguards. That just means making sure a person is always in the driver's seat for the big decisions, letting AI help us, not replace us.
So you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but who is it actually for? Well, it turns out the answer is pretty much everyone.
The real beauty of this framework is just how adaptable it is. This is not some exclusive club for tech geniuses. These same principles can be scaled way down for students in school to get them excited about the possibilities. They can be used in universities to finally connect theory to practice. Professionals can use it to upskill and stay relevant, and even governments can use it to help shape their national AI strategies. It's really designed to be a universal tool for lifelong learners from all walks of life.
So why is this structured approach such a big deal? What's the real strategic advantage of learning this way? Well, here's the side-by-side. On the one hand, you've got traditional AI education. It's heavy on theory, and ethics is often treated like this separate, isolated topic you cover at the end. The PADI framework flips that script completely. It's practical and hands-on from day one, and more importantly, ethics aren't an afterthought. They're baked into every single phase. This means you're not just learning how to build, you're learning how to build responsibly from the very start. And when you take this practical, ethical approach, the benefits are huge, not just for individuals, but for everyone. It helps entire companies innovate and upskill their people. On a bigger scale, it helps nations drive economic growth and stay competitive. At its core, it's a blueprint for how we can all adopt this incredibly powerful technology in a way that's responsible and beneficial. So if you take one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. The PADI framework is all about closing that critical gap we talked about. It provides a clear, structured path to take you from just knowing about AI to truly knowing how to use it effectively, creatively, and most importantly, responsibly.
Which, of course, leaves just one last question, and this one is all for you. Whether it's crafting that very first prompt, or maybe just sketching out an idea for an app that could solve a problem you care about, what's the first step on your AI journey?